Right now at 6 o'clock, the Avon Police Department is leading 2 investigations into a deadly crash that killed a couple from Clayton, Indiana. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Anne-Marie Tiernan.
I'm Dustin Grove in for Scott Swan. We first told you about this as breaking news Friday night at 11. And tonight our Samantha Johnson has the very latest from Hendricks County after hearing from that couple's son.
Tonight, still no description of the person police say led them on a chase that ended in this crash just before the long holiday weekend. It all started at a Long John Silver's nearby on a report of a person down. That's when Avon police say a Plainfield officer got into an altercation with someone at the scene. They took off in a white Kia. The officer went after them but crashed into a gray Ford at Smith Road and US 40. That officer had minor injuries, but inside the Ford, 78-year-old Barbara Williams and 79-year-old Benny Williams. They both died at the scene. On Monday, I talked to their son, who told me the couple lived happily in Clayton. He said they had lived there all his life. As for the driver in the Kia, police say they did find the car hours later, but no one was inside. Avon police is now in charge of 2 of the 3 investigations in this case. They're handling the reconstruction and the criminal investigation into what happened Friday evening. That Plainfield police officer, by the way, is on administrative leave tonight, which is standard protocol for the department. In Hendricks County, Samantha Johnson, 13 News.
Sam, thank you. The third investigation is what's called an administrative investigation. It's handled by Plainfield Police. They say the officer's lights and sirens were on as he crossed the intersection. Of course, we'll continue to follow this story, and as we learn more, we'll have that for you here on 13 News and online at WTHR.com.
Tonight, Metro Police are investigating a person shot on the city's northeast side. It happened around 12:30 this afternoon on Pendleton Pike near 38th and Shadeland. The victim now is in critical condition. IMPD says they believe another person shot who walked into a local hospital is also connected to this shooting. They have yet to share any information about a possible motive or suspect. But certainly, if you know anything about what went down there this afternoon, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers. That number's 317-262-TIPS.
Also tonight, Metro Police are investigating a shooting on the city's southeast side. It happened on Madison Avenue at East Stop 11 Road. IMPD tells us the victim is awake and breathing and was possibly grazed by the bullet. Officers detained 3 people for questioning. So far, no arrests.
A gathering now to remember a young boy shot and killed on the northeast side of Indianapolis. It started just moments ago. 3-year-old
Armani Booker and 22-year-old Jayshawn Johnson died 1 week ago, and still no one is in custody for pulling the trigger. Our Logan Gay is live for us tonight as people remember the lives lost and the push for those answers. Logan?
Yes, Dustin, it's been a week since that tragedy happened, and it's still fresh on so many people's minds, and that's exactly what's bringing them here to the D. Ross Community Park to honor Armani's life and what he meant to them, even in his short years here on Earth. Now, I just spoke to one of Armani's cousins, and he said Armani was a joyful, cheerful, beautiful young boy, and he had so much to offer, and they were very excited about his life and what he was going to do with it, and it's just tragic that it was cut short. Now, they are asking that if you do come out here, that you bring Spider-Man colored balloons, because they say that is or was his favorite character. They're just here just to lean on one another still during this tough time. They're also expecting community leaders and IMPD to be out here today. They're expecting this to last for about an hour. So if you're planning on coming, you still have time. It's supposed to start at 6. People are just now getting here, and they'll be getting on soon. Tonight at 11, I'll share more about what happened here, what family members have to say since that tragic day, and what you can do to help. And Dustin?
Logan Gay reporting live for us tonight. Thank you. Also tonight, we're working to learn what happened before a 4-year-old little girl drowned on the south side in Greenwood.
Police say they found the girl in a small neighborhood lake last night. She'd been reported missing just after 9 from a home near Padre Lane and Hacienda Place. When officers discovered her in the water, they jumped in, did what they could to save her.
They performed CPR until the medics arrived. Unfortunately, that little girl died at the hospital. Neighbors say they hope everyone can keep a better eye on their surroundings because they don't want something like this to ever happen again.
It makes me really think about, what am I doing on a daily basis that maybe I can create some more security or some more safety in the communities.
Neighbors tell 13 News they hope perhaps the community will add more security cameras and alarms around the lake.
Now, police are investigating how that little girl ended up in the water.
Beautiful look downtown, not a cloud in the sky, 75 degrees, sunny, beautiful, beautiful day. It is glorious worthy, designated for sure.
You don't use that word lightly.
No, I do not. You have to know it has to hit specific categories.
Typically sunshine in 70s.
Yes, it's pretty good.
Perfect timing for a holiday, too.
No
Yes.
kidding. Hopefully you enjoyed a nice long holiday weekend. The only thing we had, a couple of showers on Saturday. That's it. We were rain-free the last couple of days and pretty much cloud-free today. Sunny skies and temperatures in the 70s. It's been a very mild Labor Day. 75 degrees in Connersville right now, 74 Carmel and Tipton, 75 Greensburg, and 73 in Crawfordsville. These temperatures down several degrees from this time yesterday. In fact, we're down 7 in Muncie, Richmond, and Bloomington, down 6 degrees in Indianapolis, Greencastle, and Terre Haute. It's going to be even cooler tonight and early tomorrow morning. Evening temperatures will stay in the 70s until the sun goes down. Overnight numbers 40s and 50s. Cool enough tomorrow morning as we head back to work and school. Maybe a sweatshirt at the bus stop from there, with sunshine tomorrow afternoon. High temperatures in the upper 70s, close to 80.
All right, Angela, thank you. Right now, police are trying to figure out how a number of stolen vehicles from Indiana and Ohio all ended up at a home in Fayette County. Sheriff's detectives tell us they went to the property on County Road 650 and found several motorcycles that had been reported stolen from an Ohio dealership, plus 2 tractors that had been reported stolen from here in Indiana. Investigators say they also found drugs on that property. This week, we are expecting to learn more about a huge break in a Johnson County cold case. A news conference is scheduled for Thursday regarding the remains of a man named Michael Davis. He's from South Carolina, and his remains were found more than 30 years ago, just south of I-65 and County Line Road, and investigators recently identified them. We'll be at that news conference, let you know what we learn on Thursday.
People driving or flying back today from the long weekend hit a lot of snags. There were reports of multiple delays and canceled flights all across the country. Let's take a live look now at the flight statuses here in Indianapolis. There are a number of delays, but also some flights that arrived or took off a bit early. Communities across central Indiana right now are honoring American workers on this Labor Day.
And tonight, you can take part in a street fair. It's happening in Broad Ripple at the Jazz Kitchen.
They've got music and food, and you can hear local performers until 8 o'clock tonight.
The live music in general really just brings people together, and what we try to do is really just kind of celebrate that aspect. We want everyone to have like a full experience, so that's the fun, that's the dance, that's the community. It's really like the memories that you're kind of trying to make, and that's what we're trying to put on this year.
A lot of fun, great night for it. Best of all, it's free to get in, plus you can buy food and drinks from the Jazz Kitchen and from Yats.